the doubtful ones again. There's Ermengarde.
Reverend Mother, there can be no doubt about Ermengarde. The religious life is no place for the pious.
You mean the pretentiously pious Sister Beata. There's Christina, and there's Maria.
Well, after last night, I don't think there can be any doubt in the Reverend Mother's mind about Maria.
I gave her permission to leave the abbey for the day. I told you, Sister Florentine. Ave?
Reverend Mother, I've brought Maria. She's waiting.
Sister Sophia, the mistress of the postulants and the mistress of the novices, do not see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
Well, I love her dearly, but she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Exactly what I say. She finds a tree, she scrapes her knee, her dress has got a tear.
She waltzes on the way to mass, it whistles on the stair.
And underneath her window she has colors in her hair.
I've even heard her singing in the abbey.
She's always late for chapel,
But her penitence is real.
she's always late for everything except for every meal. I hate to have to say it, but I very fondly feel Maria's not an asset to the abbey.
I'd like to say the word on her behalf. Then say it, Sister Margarita.
Oh, Maria makes me laugh. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How you catch it down and pin it down? Oh, how you find the word that needs Maria? Many a things you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make the stay and listen to all you say? How to keep away from all the sound? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? Oh, do When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus, I'm bemused, and I never know exactly where I am.
Unpredictable is weather, she's as flighty as a feather.
She's a darling,
She's a demon,
she's a lamb. She might pester any pest, drive on morning from his wrist.
she could throw a whirling dervish at a world.
She is gentle, she is bold, she's a riddle, she's a charm.
She's a headache.
She's an angel, she's a god. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find the word that means Maria? I've never written more than the whistle of town. Many a king you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. How do you make her stay and listen to all you say? How do you keep away the parmesan? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? Oh, do you hold on with me in
Reverend Mother, may I just
Now, my children, I think I should talk to Maria instead of about her. I am grateful to you all. Maria? Come here, my child. Sit down, Maria. I want to talk to you.
Yes, about last night. Reverend Mother, I was on my knees most of the night because I was late. And after you've been so kind and given me permission to leave,
Oh, it wasn't about your being late, Maria.
I must have woken half the abbey before Sister Margaret.
Maria, very few of us were asleep. We could only think that you had lost your way. But to be lost at night on that mountain.
Reverend Mother, I couldn't be lost on that mountain. That's my mountain. I was brought up on it. It was that mountain that brought me to you.
Oh?
When I was a little girl, I used to climb a tree, look over into your garden, and I'd see the sisters at work, and I'd hear them sing on their way to vespers. Many times I went back up that mountain singing all the way in the dark. And that brings up another transgression. Reverend Mother, I was singing yesterday, and I was singing without your permission.
Maria, it is only here in the abbey that we have a rule about singing.
Oh, but Mother, that's the hardest rule of all for me. Sister Margaret is always reminding me, but too late after I've already started.
And that day you were singing in the garden at the top of your voice.
But Mother, it's that kind of song.
I came to the window, and when you saw me, you stopped.
Yes, that's been on my mind ever since it's happened.
It's been on my mind, too. I wish you hadn't stopped, Maria. I used to sing that song when I was a child. But sadly, I can't quite remember it. Please.
Raindrops on roses and whispers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored noodles, wet noodles, while geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I feel inside, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies, crisp-apple streamers, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly and move on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I feel sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I feel sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. We're singing at the top of our voices. You're right, it's that kind of song.
When singing always makes me feel better. Reverend Mother, where did you learn that song?
I was brought up in the mountains myself. Maria, despite what you saw over our abbey wall, you weren't prepared for the way we live, were you?
No, but I pray and I try.
Tell me, Maria, what is the most important lesson you've learned here?
Why, to find out what is the will of God and to do it.
Even if it is hard to accept?
Even then,
Maria, that dress you wore when you first came to us, is it still in the robing room?
why no? I'm sure that's been given to the Pope. Sister Margaretta says that when we enter the abbey, all of the clothes.
Why, Mother, why do you ask? Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave? Leave here? Oh, no, Mother, please no.
For a while only, Maria.
Don't send me away, Mother. This is what I want. This is my life.
you sent this battleship, Maria. God bless you, my child.
Reverend Mother, have I your permission to sing?
Yes, my child.
These are a few of my favorite themes. I've been given permission to sing. These that fly with wonder on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. You that would be if you're mine.
Yes, sir.
I was calling the housekeeper and she didn't answer. Do you know why?
Sometimes he doesn't hear, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I was answering the telephone. Good day, sir. We're happy to have you home again.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who knows? She simply said, I've had enough of this, and walked out.
Why? Was Louise playing tricks again, putting toads in her bed?
She didn't complain of that, sir.
Well, there's another one coming today, and this one can't walk out.
Oh?
She's coming from non-break act, with orders to stay until September.
I hope you'll be at home for a time, sir.
Just until tomorrow. The telephone call. Was it for me?
No, sir. It was for Franz. Before you arrived, there was a phone call from Vienna. But Frau Schroeder, I have the number in the pantry.
I know the number. Oh, I shall be back in about a month with some guests.
Yes, sir. Do you know how many, sir?
Just two, Eric Detzweiler
Ah, Herr Devine.
and Karl Schrader.
Who wanted me on the telephone?
It was the post office. They've got a telegram for you. It will be delivered at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, that gives me 5 hours to be nervous.
With that scatterbrained boy delivering telegrams,
Well, that's one thing people are saying. If the Germans did take over Austria, we'd have efficiency.
better not let the captain hear you say that. He didn't whistle for us when his wife was alive.
He's being the captain of the ship again.
I can't bear being whistled for. It's humiliating.
In the Imperial Navy, the bosun always whistled for us.
I wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
Too bad, he could have made a fortune. You go wait here.
I am Captain Von Trapp. You are Fräulein.
Maria Butler.
Now, Fräulein, as to your duties here, would you mind stepping over there? Before you meet the children, you will have to put on another dress.
But I haven't any other dress. When we
belonged to our last postulant. I would have made myself a dress, but I wasn't given time. I can't make my own clothes.
Good. I'll see that you're given some material. Today, if possible. Now, you'll be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You'll see how far they've progressed in their studies and continue from there. Each morning will be spent in the classroom. Each afternoon they march. You'll see that they conduct themselves with decorum and orderliness at all times. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
This is your uniform. Fräulein Maurice. As I sound your signal, please step forward and repeat your name. You, Fräulein, will listen and learn their signal so you can call it when you want.
Liesel. Friedrich. Louisa. Kurt. Brigitte. Marta.
That's great.
I won't have to whistle for them, Reverend Captain. What I mean, sir, is I'll be with them all the time.
Not on all occasions. This is a large house and a large estate. They've been taught to come only when they hear their signal. Now, when I want you, this is what you'll hear.
You won't have the trouble, sir, because I couldn't dance to a whistle.
That's nonsense. Everyone in this house answers to whistle. I'll show you.
Yes, sir.
This is my orderly, my butler. Franz, this is the new governess, Fräulein Marie.
Yes, sir?
This is Executive Officer and Housekeeper, Frau Schmidt. This is Fräulein Marie. Please be sure that her room is ready.
Yes, sir.
I shall now leave you with the children. You are in command.
Pardon me, sir. I don't know how to address you.
You'll call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. I forgot to return this whistle, Captain. I won't need it, Captain. Well, now that there's just us, would you mind telling me your names again and tell me how old you are? Now you're.
I'm Liesel. I'm 16 years old, and I don't need a governess.
I'm glad to hear that. We'll just be friends.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 14 years old. I'm a boy.
Boy, why you're almost a man.
I'm Brigitte.
You didn't tell me how old you are, Louisa.
I'm Rita. She's Lisa. She's 13 years old and you're smart. I'm 9 and I think just the ugliest one I ever saw.
Brigitte, you mustn't say something like that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
If I didn't think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt, 11. Almost. That's a nice age to be. 11. Almost.
I'm Marta and I'm turning 7 on Tuesday and I'd like a pink parasol.
Pink is my favorite color too. And you're Greta. You're 5. I'm going to tell you something. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No.
Well, the first thing you have to do is to tell Father mind his own business.
No, Lisa, don't. I like her.
What's in here?
My guitar.
What did you bring this for?
Why, for when we all sing together.
We don't sing.
Of
three notes on one word.
Yes, well, sometimes we do that. Not together yet.
When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. A deer, a female deer, ran a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself, from a long way to run. So I need a holy thread, a note to call the soul. Tear by tear to gem the thread, that will bring us back to
Good night, Rolf.
Lisa,
Yes?
you don't have to say goodnight to me this early just because your father's home.
How did you know my father was home?
Oh, I have a way of knowing things.
You're wonderful.
Oh no, I'm not. Really.
Oh, yes, you are. I mean, how did you know 2 days ago that you would be here at just this time tonight with a telegram for Franz?
Every year on this date, he always gets a birthday telegram from his sister.
You see, you are wonderful.
Can I come get it tomorrow?
Rolf, you can't be sure you're going to have a telegram to deliver here tomorrow night.
I could come back to state with a telegram for Colonel Schneider. He's here from Berlin. He's staying at the galley, but no one's supposed to know he's here. Don't you tell your father.
Why not?
Well, your father's pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrian.
Some people think we ought to be German. They're pretty mad at those who don't think so. You getting ready to? Well, let's hope your father doesn't get into any trouble.
Don't worry about Father. He was decorated for bravery.
I know. I don't worry about him. The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
Lisa, how old are you?
16. What's wrong with that?
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage for fate to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page
I'm getting ready for bed.
The captain will be going to Vienna tomorrow. I have this material he ordered for a new dress for you.
Oh, how nice of him. Even before it's made, this is the prettiest dress I've ever had. I hope the captain will like it because I'd like to ask for some more material.
More?
Oh, not for me, for the children, for play clothes.
The Von Trapp children never play. The captain doesn't like them to get dirty.
But they're children. They have to climb trees, roll on grass. Think of all the rocks and caves.
The captain said the best exercise is marching. They will continue to march. I hope you find your room comfortable.
Thank you.
There will be new curtains for the window of the enclosed. They'll be hung tomorrow.
Look, these curtains are very good.
There will be new curtains.
Will the captain be away long?
Who knows? Of course, he has to come home every time he hires a new governess. Sometimes I think the children get rid of their governesses just because they want to see their father.
He must want to see them too.
Since his wife died, they remind him too much of her. You can put that away. You won't be using it.
Why not?
The captain won't have music here.
He won't have music?
And he used to love music. There used to be such wonderful evenings here. His wife would sing and he would play the guitar or violin. But now he should shut all that out of his life.
So that's why he's the way he is. But for the captain not to have music, that's wrong for him and
change everything. They would have a new mother again. It's going to rain. You may want to close your window.
Dear God, I now know that you have sent me here on a mission. I must help these children to love their new mother and prepare them to win her love so that she may never want them to be alone. And I pray this becomes a happy family in thy sight. God bless the captain, God bless Liesel, Friedrich, Brigitte, Louisa, Marta, and little Greta. No, dear, I forgot the other boy's name. What's his name? Well, God bless what's his name. God bless the Reverend Mother, Sister Margareta, and everyone at Lamborghini. And now, dear God, about Liesel. Help her to know that I'm her friend and help her to tell me what she's up to. Are you going to tell on me? Help me to be understanding so that I may guide her footsteps in the name of the Father and of the Son and the Holy Ghost. Amen.
I was out taking a walk and somebody locked the doors earlier than usual. I didn't want to wake everyone up, so when I saw your window open, you're not going to tell Father, are you?
Did you climb that trellis to get up here?
That's how we always got into this room to play tricks on the governess. Louisa can climb it with a toad in her hand.
Lisa, were you out walking all by yourself? You know, if we changed that dress out tonight, nobody would notice it in the morning. Then this could be just between you and me. You could put this on. Take your dress in there and put it to soak in the bathtub. Then come back here and sit on the edge of my bed, and we'll have a talk.
I told you today I didn't need a governess. Well, maybe I do.
It's you, Gregory. Are you afraid? You're not afraid of a thunderstorm, Martin. You come up here and sit on the bed with me. Now all we have to do is wait for the others.
They're asleep, they're not scared.
Wait for me. Oh no, look. Come all of you up on the bed. Now all we have to do is wait for the boys.
I don't see them. Boys are brave.
You boys weren't frightened too, were you?
Oh no, we just wanted to make sure you weren't.
Was this your idea, Friedrich?
No, it was Kurt's.
That's the one I left out. God bless Kurt.
Why does it do that?
Well, lightning says something to the thunder, and the thunder answers it back.
I wish it wouldn't answer so loud.
Well, maybe if we all sing loud enough, we won't hear the thunder. High on the hill was a lonely goat where the lake, faithful. That was the voice of the lonely goat where the lake, folks in a town rooms quite remote where the lake, faithful. A steam clear from the good where the lake, oh, lady, oh, lady, oh,
problems?
Not yet, sir.
Gabriel, those mountains. They're magnificent.
Yes, they're not like any other mountains. They're friendly. See that green stretch of woods over there? When the wind blows through it, it's like the restless sea.
And that sweet little village.
That's not a village. That's a town.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt his feelings.
It's fun being with you. You're quite an experience for me.
You're quite an experience for me, too. Somewhere in you, there's a fascinating man. Occasionally, I catch up with him. And when I do, he's excited.
Exciting? I've never been called exciting before.
You know, you're a little like those mountains. Except that you're true. How can you stand to be away from this place as much as you are?
I guess I've just been searching for a reason. To come back here, to stay.
Gabriel, I like it here very much.
Max Kent's still got the telephone. I know he's desperate about getting singers for the Carlsberg Festival, but you like it here?
Oh, we have to spend some time in Vienna. I have my next estate to look after.
I thought that was a corporation now.
It is. And I'm president.
You, president of a corporation?
After all, I managed Heinrich's affairs for years before he died.
Somehow, I can't see you sitting behind the desk.
But of course, I wear a business suit and smoke a big cigar.
Excuse me, Captain. Eric doesn't like his coffee.
Well, he's telephoning.
He just finished.
I'm sorry I took so long.
Any luck?
How would you like this for the Carlsberg Festival? The finest choral group in all of Austria, and the best soprano in the world.
Max, that's something I'd love to hear.
As would I. All I thought of now is a basso who isn't even profondo.
Max, you always come up with a good festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is, never start looking for something you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning all of Stockholm, Rome, London.
On Georg's telephone.
Well, yes, why else am I up here?
I hoped it was because you liked me.
Of course I like you. You live like a king, and you have an excellent wine cellar.
Max!
What? I love rich people. I love the way they live, and I love the way I live when I'm with them. Gabriel, speaking as a government official, is there a cathedral around here?
That's our abbey. Non-Berg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
A beautiful one.
Good. In the next few days, I'll be searching all over for sangerbuns, choirs, quartets.
You'll be here for meals, won't you?
Of course. It was about a town that size, Watchman. 1930, the St. Ignatius Boys Choir had won the festival, became very famous, and toured all over the world.
Oh, yes. Whatever became of them?
By the time their voices changed, they were rich enough to live in America. Who lives in that dilapidated castle down there? Rumpelstiltskin?
Baron Elberfeld, the oldest family in the valley.
I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet all your friends. Gabriel, why don't you throw a dinner for him? You'll be well on here. Nothing very much, just something lavish.
I wouldn't know whom to invite. Today it's difficult to tell who's a friend and who's an enemy.
Now's not a good time to make enemies. Let's make some friends.
I can't understand what's happened to the children.
You're not worried about them, are you?
They should have been here to welcome you.
Well, it couldn't have been an intentional slight because they haven't met me yet.
Forgive me. I'll try to find them.
Elsa, have you made up Georg's mind yet? Is he going to marry you?
Oh, yes. He hasn't admitted it yet. There seems to be something standing in his way.
You don't know what it is?
No.
I do.
What?
Money.
Money.
Yes, he's rich, and you're rich. And all the famous love affairs and lovers have to struggle. And Paris brings away upstairs the lovers, starve and snuggle. The famous for misfortune which they seem to have no fear of, while lovers who are very rich you very seldom hear of.
Not a sign of them anywhere.
No, little shark, do you share with me? We do not leave from a boy country. Never be a care in the world.
speak of nothing you haven't got. How can love so high?
No light of us on the top of the bus in the face of crazy breezes.
You reach your goals in your comfy old rolls or in one of your Mercedeses.
Far, very far, thin or green, great and bizarre, tea one ring, 2 millionaires, the dream one ring, we're keeping romance alive. 2 millionaires, the dream one ring, we're in one love survive. No, it's so cold, what a lot of rain. Warm like a glow of the sun can see.
Up to your next insecurity. How can love survive?
How can I show what I feel for you? I cannot go back to feel for you. I cannot die and heal for you. How can love survive?
You millionaires with financial affairs are too busy for simple pleasure. When you are poor, it is too short of more of a four-hand pleasure.
Lost in a boat in a twinkle green, lost in a wealthy on dreams we dream. Traps a little hand to paint on me, still keep romance alive.
Trap on your path, little games are you. You make your love survive.
Who are you?
Oh, Captain, I don't see from me. No. Hi.
What do you want?
I have a telegram for our deadline.
I am their Detweiler.
You delivered your telegram, now get out.
Here you go, he's just a toy.
I am an Austrian. I will not be hired.
Georg, why don't you look at the things the way I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just be sure it doesn't happen to you.
Max, it's a good thing you haven't any character, because if you had, I'm convinced I'd hate you.
Oh, you can't hate me. I'm too lovable.
There's a call for you. It's from.
I'll take it.
Great line. Get cleaned up, get into your uniforms, report back here. At once. Coraline, where did they get these abominations? Out of a nightmare?
No, out of some curtains. The curtains that used to hang in my bedroom. There was plenty of wear left in them.
You're telling me that the people of the neighborhood see my children running around in old curtains?
Oh yes, they've become very popular. Everyone smiles at them.
I don't wonder.
They say, there go Captain Von Trapp's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
Oh, but Captain, they weren't. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
I don't care to hear about my children from you.
Oh, you must hear from someone. You're not home long enough to know them.
I said I don't.
I know you don't, but you've got to. Take Louisa, for example. Louisa isn't a child anymore. And if you keep treating her as one, Captain, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. And Friedrich, he's afraid to be himself. He's shy, he's aloof. Friedrich needs you. He needs your confidence.
Don't tell me about my son.
Brigitte could tell you all about him. She could tell you a lot more if you got to know her, because she notices things. And she always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. And Kurt, he's sensitive. He's easily hurt, and you brush him aside the way you do all of them. I haven't finished yet. Louisa just wants to have a good time. You've just got to let her have a good time. Martha, I don't know about yet, but someone
in the way of step-up.
After you've gone, there'll be... What's that?
Singing.
Who's singing?
Your children.
My children? Singing?
I wanted them to sing for Frustrator when they met us. Oh, Gayle, you must hear.
unusual ball. I think she was here all the time. Yes, Louisa. Can we dance while the guests are dancing? Yes, of course. Remember what Fräulein Maria told us.
You have German blood, haven't you?
I'm not German. I'm Austrian.
There's going to be another sluice on you and everyone like you, and that goes for.
It's much more pleasant on the terrace. Elberfeld, I'm glad you and the Baroness could make it.
Our shutter is very charming, Georg.
I hope she is a ditto. Oh no, just a headache. I'm on my way up to get her. I'll see you on the terrace.
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Half the people I invite are talking to the other half.
Well, Father, maybe they're having a good time not speaking to each other.
Maybe. need another woman. Oh no, she's much too young. I'll ask Maria.
You're not serious.
But of course,
But she's a nursemaid.
I don't think for that.
Jane, look, I don't mind, but you can't ask your friends to dine with her.
Why not?
Elsa, tell her why not.
Max, can you change in a hurry?
Yes, Max, we could use you tonight.
Frustrator, they're talking about you out there. Come on, girls, I've been dodging these people for an hour.
Brigitte, have you seen your father?
Ah, good evening, Frau Maria.
My Dutch father, it's nice to see you again.
You're going to.
I knew all along. Frustrator didn't have a headache. She just wanted to get out of the party. She was faking.
Brigitte, you shouldn't say things you know aren't true.
But I do know. Honestly, father should have been dodging these people all night.
That doesn't mean she didn't have a headache. It's very important that you children like frustrating.
I like her all right. Why is it important?
I think she's going to be your new mother.
Oh, fine. Father's never going to marry her. Why? He couldn't.
Why wouldn't he?
Because he's in love with you.
Brigitte, that's just the kind of thing.
You must know!
Brigitte, no.
Remember
one family.
Max, Gail didn't even want them to come in front of the guests tonight. I had to persuade him.
Ah, then you have influence. You must talk to him.
Max!
This will be a reflection on Austria, and it wouldn't do me any harm. What are you doing?
Ah, Sister Sophia, please take our new postulant to the robing room. Bless you, my daughter. Ave,
Maria has come to see you. I know it has taken her a long time.
I waited until she wanted to come to me.
It's strange. She's happy to be here, but she's unhappy too.
Why did they send her back to us? Do you know?
She doesn't speak. She hasn't spoken except in prayer.
I shall see her.
Maria,
This must have been a trying experience for you, my child.
It was Reverend Mother.
Has it taught you anything?
I learned that I never want to leave these walls ever again.
Why did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back. I left. I left without telling them I was going, without saying goodbye.
Sit down, Maria. Maria, what happened? Why did you do this?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
I was confused. I never felt that way before. And I knew that here I'd be safe, that here I'd be away from it.
Maria, our abbey is not to be used as an escape. What is it you can't face?
I can't face him again.
Thank you, Sister Margareta. Maria, are you in love with the Captain Von Trapp?
I don't know.
I don't know. Tell me about it, my child.
Brigitte said that I was, and that your father was in love with me. Oh, and then there he was, and we were looking at each other. And then I could hardly breathe. Then I knew I couldn't stay. Oh, I don't know, Mother. I do know this. I'm ready at this very moment to receive the vows of obedience, poverty, and chastity.
Maria, the love of a man and a woman is holy too. The first time we talked together, you told me you remembered your father and mother before you died. Do you remember? Were they happy?
Oh, yes, they were very happy.
Maria, you were part of their happiness, of their love. My child, you have great capacity to love. What you must find out is, how does God want you to spend your love?
I pledged my life to God's service. I pledged my life to God.
My daughter, if you love this man, it doesn't mean you love God less. You must find out. You must go back.
Oh, Mother, please don't send me back.
These walls were not made to shut out problems, Maria. You have to face them. You have to find life that you were born to live.
How do I find it?
Look for it.
Every path you
count for a concert hall. Could be any concert hall, but a concert hall filled with people. Now, Liesel, once more. Gretel, why don't you sing loud?
I have a sore finger.
Oh, dear. Then, now you can sing loud for Uncle Max. The night of the party, you all sang so beautifully, with such spirit. Let's try it again. They wanted to sing for me, the darlings, but they don't sing as well as they used to.
We need Fraulein Maria.
We do not need Fraulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
But I've had experiences with choirs, quartets.
Max, please. Now, what would you like to sing? Do, a dear, a female deer, bring a drop of golden sun.
Fraulein Maria always.
We're not to mention Fraulein Maria.
Come on, Max. I feel like a brisk walk.
Oh, that's just what I need. Is anybody using the car?
Now, what are you going to sing?
With the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years.
No, not that. Louisa? Well, Fraulein Maria's here. Did you play your tricks? Any good jokes on her?
Only the one she liked to laugh at.
You didn't put toads in her bed?
No problem.
Then I can't understand why she would leave without even saying goodbye.
Isn't Fraulein Maria coming back?
No, darling, I don't think so.
Well, she was the best governess we ever had.
You're not going to have a governess anymore.
Oh, good. I'm not sure that's good.
You're going to have a new mother.
A new mother? Frau Schrader?
Yes, it was all arranged last night. I'm very happy. Well, it is time for your afternoon walk.
When Fraulein Maria was upset, she used to sing that song. Remember?
Yes. All right, let's try it. Raindrops on roses and whispers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Why don't I feel better? Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into Maria, Maria, my favorite things. When the dawn bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so
Oh, children, I missed you so very much. I must find your father right away.
I'll find him.
I'll go with
Greta, how's your sore finger?
you. Remember.
Lisa, are you all right?
Yes, Fraulein, I'm all right.
Many telegrams lately.
No, Fraulein. No, we gotta go to boarding school.
Lisa, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them. Oh, I've so much to tell you.
We have some things to tell you, too.
You must have a great deal to tell me.
Well, I guess the most important thing is that Paul was going to get married.
Mary,
To Frau Schrader.
are you sure?
Oh yes, he just told us himself. We found him.
Liesel,
Louisa, we're the boys. Maria will be in the nursery.
you've come back.
Yes, Captain.
You left us without any explanation whatsoever. Without even saying goodbye.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
So you're back to stay?
Only until you can make arrangements for another governess.
Oh no, I don't think that would be possible. The children have missed you very much. Everyone missed you while you were away. Everything was wrong.
But I...
We'll talk about it later. You go up to the children.
calling me from Berlin. Said you know who it was. Ah, I see. Georg, what were we just talking about?
Max, this isn't the first call you've had from Berlin.
Georg, you know I don't have any political convictions, but can you blame me if others have?
Let's not stir that again. The Germans have promised not to invade Austria. Niceness, that.
Then why does he insist on answering those phone calls?
Because if they don't keep their promise, I want to have friends among them.
Naturally.
Oh, you agree too?
Georg, this is the way I look at it. There was a man who was dying. They were giving him his last rites. They had asked him, "Do you renounce the devil and all his works?" The man said, "At this point, I don't want to make any enemies."
Gabriel, if they should invade us, would you defy them?
Yes.
Do you realize what might happen to you, to your property,
To your children?
to everyone close to you, to Elsa, to me?
Well, what will you do if they come?
I would do what anybody in their right mind would do. I would just sit here and wait for it all to blow over.
And you think it will?
One thing's for sure, no matter what you do, can't change a thing.
Don't look so serious, darling. Take the world off your shoulders. Relax. You did do me, I did this. Today you have to learn to be a realist.
You may be back up to read it up daring do, but up against the shark, what can a herring do?
Be wise, compromise.
Compromise and be wise.
And think you're on this like you know later.
I will not bow my head to the men I despise.
You don't have to bow your head, just stoop a little.
Why not learn to your faith and your reliance on a noblest and simple fact of science? A crazy planet full of crazy people is summer something all around the sky. And every time it turns another summer, something another day burns by. And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it, no, you can't stop believing if you try. So I'm not going to worry, no, I'm not going to worry every time I see another day go by.
While summer's halting at a cockeye angle, we make a cockeye circle round the sun. And when we circle back to where we started from, another year has run. And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it. If the earth wants to circle round the sun, you're a fool if you worry, you're a fool if you worry over anything but little number one.
That's you
That's
And I,
and me. That's all those lovely characters.
the fascinating creature.
that's you
You did say the wrong thing, but you said it at the right time.
The children told me you were going to marry Frau Schroeder.
We found we just couldn't go the same way. That door is shut.
Sister Margareta says that when God shuts the door,
I know. Somewhere he opens the window. Maria, why did you run away to Daddy? What made you come back?
the Mother Abbess, she said you have to look for your life.
Often when you find it, you don't recognize it.
No.
Not at first, then one day, one night, all of a sudden it stands before you.
Yes.
I look at you now and I realize this is not something that has just happened to me. I've known it for weeks now. You knew it too. What was it that told you?
Brigitte, she said that night when we were dancing.
Yes, that wasn't an ordinary dance, was it?
I hadn't danced since I was a very little girl. It's quite different after you're grown up, isn't it?
When you were a very little girl, did a very little boy ever kiss you?
Uh-huh.
That's quite different too.
Is it? It is.
Your whole life will be different now, Maria. I'll take you anywhere you want to go. Give you anything you wish.
Oh, but I don't want to go anywhere. All I could wish for is right here. An ordinary couple is all we'll ever be. For all I want of living is to keep you close to me, to laugh and weep together
1938. And the family Von Trapp singers, and here are all of your names. Liesel, Friedrich, Louisa, Kurt, Brigitta, Martha, and Gretel.
Why am I always last?
Because you're the youngest.
Now, Liesel, I'm depending on you. Day after tomorrow, the bus leaves at 11 o'clock. That's when I need you.
Can you help me, please? The doll leader's here. He wants to know why we aren't flying a new flag.
Hi.
I tried to explain.
Keep quiet. When is Captain Von Trapp returning?
Who knows? When a man is on his honeymoon.
These are not times for joking. It's been 4 days since the Anschluss, and this is the only house in the province not flying the flag of the Third Reich.
You mean the flag with black spider on it?
Brigitta!
Do you permit such remarks in this house? Who are you?
I am Maximilian Detweiler, first secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture.
That was in the old
In the old regime, I was third secretary. Now I'm first secretary.
Good. You order them to fly the flag.
The captain wouldn't. I only take my orders from Captain Von Trapp.
You will take your orders from us, and so will the captain. Hire.
Hire.
Why was he so mad?
Everyone's mad these days.
Is Father going to be in trouble?
He doesn't have to be. The thing to do today is to get along with everybody. Now, as I was saying, the bus leaves at 11 o'clock. I need you to get all the children on there.
Uncle Max, are you sure Father's going to be all right with this?
He'll be pleased and proud.
Liesel, do you think so?
Brigitta, don't you trust me?
No.
Anyway, the bus leaves at 11 o'clock.
Liesel, see what I have here?
That's Father's luggage.
Yes, they're back.
Liesel will have so much to tell us. Let's not be quick to tell them anything.
Max!
Georg, we didn't expect you back until next week.
Max, it's good you're here. There's much I want to know.
Oh, children, we missed you so very much.
But they miss most.
Oh, we missed all that noise you make in the mornings.
All that noise you make, telling each other to be quiet. We must climb up the stairs and say goodnight.
We missed hearing you sing.
You came back just in time to hear us sing. Look, Father, we're going to sing in the Casper Festival tonight.
Max, are you responsible for this?
Georg, I've just been meaning to talk to you about it.
I can't talk you out of this one.
Present!
Where's mine? Where's mine?
I've had to make a last-minute decision. You should have heard the audience. They were enchanted.
Oh, really, Max? What did they say?
You've never heard such praise.
Georg, did you hear?
The Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
What if they make people happy?
And people will be from all over the world.
It is out of the question.
Georg, this will be a reflection on Austria.
There is no Austria.
But the Anschluss happened peacefully. Can't we at least be grateful for that?
Grateful? These swine.
Maria, you must talk to him. He has to compromise.
No, Max, no.
Maria, you must.
Max, I can't ask Georg to be less than what he is.
Then I will talk to him. This will be a reflection on Austria, and it wouldn't do me any good.
Maria, I've always known you loved us children. Now I know you love Father. Oh, I do, Liesel. I love him very much. How can you be sure? Oh, because I don't think first of myself anymore. I think first of him. I know now how to spend my life. A bell is no bell till you ring it. A song is no song till you sing it. And love in your
telegram is to be delivered into the hands of Captain Von Trapp.
Rolf, even Franz.
Yes, even Franz, even me, even everyone in Nonnenberg except the great Captain Von Trapp. If he knows what's good for him, he'll come over to the right side.
Rolf, don't talk like that.
And if he doesn't, he better get out of the country. There are things that happen today to a man like that. He better get out quick. Cry all you want, but remember what I said before it's too late. And you remember too.
Liesel didn't cry. How could he turn on father that way? Liesel, maybe he wasn't threatening your father. Maybe he was just warning him.
Liesel,
What is it, Georg?
I didn't think I'd have to face a decision this soon. Berlin has offered me a commission in their navy.
Well, Georg?
I can't just brush this aside. I admit it would be nice to have a ship under me again. What I mean is, it would be a relief and a comfort to know that you and the children are safe. But it also means, please Maria, help me.
Georg, whatever you decide will be my decision too.
Thank you. I know now I can't do it.
Yes, of course not.
Let's get Austria right away.
We'll have to get out tonight. Now?
And we can't just pick the lead. They'll be watching us. We'll have to plan. We'll have time.
Sir, Admiral Von Trapp of the Navy of the Third Reich is here to see you.
Thank you, Franz. They didn't give us time.
Then we'll make time.
I'll bring them in. We must be careful.
Please, what's happening? Stormtroopers! I knew it! Marina, this is what I was afraid of!
Max, stay with Georg. Please line these children. Find the children quickly.
This way, Admiral. We've been talking here. Admiral von Schreiber, may I present Herr Detweiler. Max, I'm sure you know Herr Zeller. Would you gentlemen care to sit down?
We are here on business.
Captain Von Trapp, a telegram was sent to you 3 days ago.
I have just received it. I've been away. I've only been home half an hour.
Captain, the captain has just returned from his honeymoon, sir.
Well, congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
Your record in the war is very well remembered by us, Captain.
Thank you. That means a lot coming from you, sir.
Let's get to the point.
If you don't mind, in our Navy, we hold you in very high regard. That explains why I'm here. Having had no answer to our telegram, the High Command sent me in person.
Thank you, sir, but I've had no time to consider.
I'm here to present you with your commission,
I'm deeply conscious of the honor, sir, but
and your orders are to report immediately to the naval base in Bremerhaven.
Immediately. I'm afraid that will be impossible for you, Georg.
Admiral von Schreiber, may I present my wife, the Baroness von Trapp.
Madam,
What I mean, sir, is we're all singing in the Caltech Festival tonight. See here in the program?
It has been set up by the Ministry of Education and Culture.
tonight, it could be possible. We could report to Bremerhaven by Monday.
Admiral,
Is there a telephone I can use?
Right this way, Admiral. If you need to persuade them, perhaps by adding the weight of my voice.
it says here only the names of the children.
It says the Von Trapp family singers. I am the head of the Von Trapp family.
It's hard to believe you singing in a concert.
You may have to believe what you wish, Herr Zeller.
That doesn't say here what you're going to sing. What are you going to sing at the concert?
It is your pleasure to come and hear us.
I'd like to hear you sing now. Sing what you're going to sing at the concert. Sing!
Oh, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Liesel, will you give us the do? Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Oh, a long way to run.
to arrive at their decisions, I think there should be an encore. After all, this may be the very last time the family Von Trapp gets to sing together for a long, long time. I have just been informed that a guard of honor will be taking Captain Von Trapp to report to the naval bases in Bremerhaven so Captain Von Trapp can serve in the Third Reich. Ladies and gentlemen, the family Von Trapp again.
There's a sad sort of plain from the pole in the hall that the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery an absurd gentle bird is popping up to say cuckoo, cuckoo,
We bet cuckoo, but mommy did not tell us to say goodbye.
to you. So long, farewell, I'll be to say goodnight. I hate to go and leave this pretty side. So long, farewell, I'll be here to say adieu, adieu, to you and you and you. So long, farewell, I'll be here to say goodnight. We flit, we float, we flit in clear night. So long, farewell, I'll be here to say goodbye.
The sun has gone to bed and so must I. Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have here the choices of our distinguished judges. The third award will be given to the trio of Heritage. This second award will be given to the first soloist of St. Agate's Choir in Murdoch. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the highest honor given to the Ostmark goes to the family Von Trapp. The family Von Trapp.
Ulrich! Oh my God! Pop it! All 50 page view!
Play something.
They've only 5 more rooms to search. Shouldn't be that long.
How many of them are there?
I counted 8 stormtroopers and their officer.
Sister Margaret, you never thought I'd put the
the abbey in this much danger?
It's outrageous. The church has always been a sanctuary.
Not with these people. This is the third time they searched the abbey.
What third?
This is why we put you out in the garden. They always search the inside, never the outside.
Isn't this God's house?
Yes, Doctor.
They all must be very, very quiet. I'll let you know when they're gone.
After they're gone, can I go home?
No, darling. We've got long drive ahead of us.
Lisa, let's all stay close to each other.
Lieutenant! No one out here, sir. All right, come on then.
Thank goodness.
They've gone.
We're sorry they put the abbey in this much danger.
Reverend Mother, we could never thank you.
As soon as it's safe, we'll be on our way. We put our car deep in the woods.
I'm afraid the car will do you no good. They left a guard out on the road in front of the gate.
I have been listening to the wireless. The roads have been blocked and the border's been closed.
I've always thought of these mountains as my friends, standing there protecting us. Now they seem to become my enemies.
Never your enemies. Haven't you read? I will lift up mine eyes into the hills, from whence cometh my help.